this singer didn't win. He's a Grammy-nominated, multi-platinum recording artist. If you don't know who I'm talking about the one and only Adam Lambert. Adam! Just flustered when I have people that I'm just madly obsessed with and a huge fan of. They are the hardest people to interview. You got somebody that you just love like nobody's business. I think you are so amazing.
Well, I feel the same way about you.
I love you so much.
I feel the same way though. They said, "Oh, Jennifer Hudson's show." I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! I'm so excited to hear that you got the show.
Thank you.
That you're doing it, and I could not wait to come on here and talk."
Listen. What I do you hear this? Neither one of us won American Idol. And look at us now. Do you see where we are?
All right.
We're doing all right. Because you placed, what did you place?
I was second place.
You
I was
were
the
second?
runner-up, yeah.
Well, I was seventh, child.
Seventh
Place.
It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense.
Wow. So what was that like when you made it to the finals? Because the thing that I used to be upset about, look at that.
Oh. Do you remember that emo hair? Do you remember everyone had that, like, that hair?
So you had always had your own flavor and style, and then that voice that you had. What did you sing for your American Idol audition?
Do you know, it's funny because they didn't air my entire audition.
Okay.
I walked in and tried to sing a Michael Jackson song. I tried to sing Rock With You. And the judges were like this. They just kind of like, they were not getting it. And I saw their perplexed faces, and I thought, okay, I'm not leaving without getting through. So I said, okay, hey, let me sing something else for you. What do you want? What do you want to hear? And they're like, well, what do you have? And I'm like, Bohemian Rhapsody for Queen.
That was genius.
And you know, if I hadn't have sung that, I don't know if I would be having been on tour with them for the past 10 years.
He's been on tour with Queen. And that was your audition. See, that's another thing we have in common because my American Idol audition song was Share Your Love With Me by Aretha Franklin. I ended up playing Aretha, and then you a part of the group.
Fate, right?
Fate.
You have to plant the seeds, you know? Sometimes fate needs a little help, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me how, do you still get the jitters on Wednesday nights from elimination nights? Because I do. I'll be like, why I feel so antsy? And it's like, oh, it's Wednesday.
It was weird.
It kind of like traumatizes you or something.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you feel about it?
It was weird. It was weird. I don't get anxious on Wednesdays anymore, but for years after, if I saw like an Idol banner or a billboard, I would kind of get a little flutter, you know? A little butterfly moment.
Yes.
It was a strange and exciting experience. I had a great time, but it was surreal, you know?
Very surreal.
And you get off of the show, and all of a sudden you go anywhere, and everyone knows who you are.
Right.
Which is fast.
To me, it felt like, because you made it further than me, but it felt like being in a bubble because the people watching, when you're on the show, they think you've made it. And then it's like being trapped in between worlds, and then you go back to regular, everyday life, but everyone expects you to be huge because you're on one of the biggest shows in the world.
Yeah.
So I felt as though it was like being inside of an American Idol bubble, but I always say, I feel like I hopped on that American Idol roller coaster, and it's been going ever since.
Absolutely.
Do you feel that
Absolutely.
Right?
And it's been up and down and side to side, and not always a straight line forward, but it's been an adventure.
Right, and a great experience.
Yeah.
More with Adam. We'll be right back.